Thanks, guys. Well, cannot believe it is our last pregame show of the year. He's Zach Mackey. I'm Mary Kate Harrian. Before we get into football, though, Zach, I want to get your take. Since you're the big voice of Iowa baseball, Coach Heller's contract got extended yesterday. What is your take on it? Personally, I am a huge fan of Coach Heller. I'm so excited for him and for the baseball program as a whole.
Yeah, well, so far, Coach Heller's been there 4 seasons. Iowa baseball's never had 4 seasons like he's been able to produce. And yet, as you keep going, that recruiting class gets better and better right now. Iowa baseball is on the rise with Coach Heller, and it was good they were able to lock him up for a whole bunch of years now.
Yeah, Big Ten championship last year.
That's right.
Well, Zach, we are headed to New York City for the Pinstripe Bowl. First, I want to start with your thoughts on getting this bowl. Personally, I was hoping for Nashville, if I'm going to be honest, but I don't know what is better than Christmas in New York and just even getting to be inside of Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of Hawkeye fans wanted to be able to go down to Nashville. It was going to be a flood of black and gold down there, but yet a second place price isn't too bad when you get to play in Yankee Stadium. Like you said, New York City, it's winter time, maybe a little bit of snow coming down. It should be fun. Well,
I think every Iowa fan knows Iowa hasn't had the best luck in their past 5 bowl games. Not one player on this Hawkeye team has won a bowl. So here's what the guys had to say on what getting this win would mean to them.
It's really important for all us seniors, and I'd argue for everyone on the team. I've been to 4 bowl games, and the result hasn't been what we wanted. It'd be really good to end things on a good note.
I mean, it'd mean a lot to me. I know I haven't won a bowl, so just kind of getting the program back on page with winning a bowl would be awesome to go out with a win. Great opportunity, like I said, so I'm excited for the challenge.
Yeah, that's very important. No one in the program, as far as players, obviously, has won a bowl game. That's something that we set out early in the year that's something we want to do. We want to end the season on a good note. And that's experience we've never had. We usually end the season with a sour taste in our mouth, and we kind of want to right that this year.
Yeah, I think that's big. No one in this facility, player-wise, has won a bowl game, so we want to change that and cap it off in the right way. That was one of our goals this summer, and we're trying to finish it strong.
Well, it may be an away game for most of the Hawkeyes, but for one Iowa star, this game will almost seem like a home game. Akram Wadley lives about 30 minutes away from Yankee Stadium and will actually be helping show the team around New York City, which kind of scares me.
Yeah, no kidding. Akram Wadley-led tour, that'd be kind of fun around that city. They don't have a lot of time, though. They're going to be in and out real quick. They're going to treat it more like a business trip instead of those last bowl games that have been a little bit longer. They're hoping to get that win. Like we said, they haven't had it in 5 years.
Well, here's what Akram and Coach had to say on Akron being the tour guide.
Probably the scariest thing right now is to think that Akram Wadley might be our tour guide during this trip. That's a little frightening to me.
Any travel guide recommendations? The Akram travel guide recommendations?
No comment. Nope. A lot of my family gonna be there. My high school coach is gonna be there. Some guys I grew up with, they all gonna be there to support. And just playing real close to home, I never get that chance, other than that Rutgers game.
Well, I personally would love to be a fly on that wall during that Akram tour, but let's talk about Josh and Josie here quick. Award after award after award. They are unanimous first-team All-Americans. Let's start with Jewel, though. What a way for him to end his collegiate career. He leads the Big Ten and ranks 3rd nationally with tackles with 125. He is named the recipient of the Jack Lambert Award and the Lott Impact Trophy. Zach, my first question is, how do you replace a guy like Josie Jewell?
Well, and my answer is you can't. A guy like Josie Jewell is one of the best to ever suit up for the black and gold. I mean, Josie, as you said, ranks among the top of the country in those, in the ability to be able to tackle guys in the open field. And he's part of a linebacking crew that's going to have to try to figure things out. All 3 of those guys are out. There's going to be a lot of fresh faces at that position come next fall.
Yeah, I am very excited to see them in this bowl game, though. It's their last go around here. Last but definitely not least, though, Josh Jackson, tied as national leader with 7 interceptions and also earned all-conference recognition. He leads the nation with 25 passes defended and is tied for 2nd in interception return touchdowns and pass breakups. He ranks 3rd in interception return yards, had 2 interception return touchdowns at Wisconsin. Then the previous week, had 3 interceptions in Iowa's win against Ohio State. My question for you here is Josh Jackson staying or leaving?
Well, really the only thing you could do is look back at the past and what happened. Desmond King was in this same exact situation. He decided to come back. The thing is when you're in your senior year, you don't have the leverage anymore. The leverage goes to the NFL. In your junior year, they want to get you as quickly as possible. So looking at that, Josh Jackson is still up in the air, but if I had to make a prediction right now, I'd say he's probably going to go towards the National Football League.
I agree with you on that one. All right, Zach, last prediction of the year. We are tied, by the way. Both teams here are 7-5, looking for their 8th win. Bit of a different opponent here for Iowa, playing an ACC team. They have 2 very good freshman running backs as well. I'm going to take Iowa. Who are you taking? Iowa, I'm going to assume.
Well, I'm going to take Iowa, too. Boston College, though, is going to be a really good opponent. They lost their first 5 games of the season. Then they turned around and won 5 of their next 6 games against top 25 teams like NC State. They had Syracuse on there. They had Virginia, as well as teams like Notre Dame and Louisville as well.
Well, that is it for us from the Sports Studio. Make sure to stay with DITV over break, as I will be going live from New York City and the bowl game on our Daily Iowan Facebook page.
And kickoff is at 4:15 p.m. Central Time, December 27th, inside of Yankee Stadium.
From both Zach and myself, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Guys, back to you at the desk.